So you're in pursuit of your dreams. You're going after something, and people doubt you. This is quite normal, my friend. It's called life. Reality is, you gotta understand that you can't get everybody to identify your dreams and your goals in the manner, in the ways in which you do. You can't get everybody to hop on board with your ideas. You can't get everybody to hop on board with your goals. What it is that you want to do, not everybody's going to see it. Muggsy Bogues, I know a lot of y'all may not know who he is, but he was a basketball player. It just popped up in my head. Literally nothing is scripted. I just turned the camera on with this topic, and we're just going to let it marinate and let it cook. Muggsy Bogues, shortest basketball player in the NBA ever. Now, let's just toy with the idea of maybe when he was younger, before he even stepped on the basketball court, or as he was getting good, one day he may have came up with the idea of wanting to one day play in the NBA. And I can only imagine that if he did share that idea before anybody seen him become really good at playing basketball, I can imagine the laughs, the jokes, the doubt, the disbelief. But yeah, right. This dude is, what was he, 5'3"? I'm a short guy myself, so I can relate. But what was he, like 5'3", 5'2"? I'm pretty sure that along his path, he got a lot of people who doubted him. A lot of people who laughed at him. A lot of people who laughed at the idea of him playing in the NBA. For the simple fact, not off skills. Maybe his talents was something that God given him. Maybe his talents was, which I believe was a gift. It was a gift for him to one day grow and stand among them tall giants out there and do it professionally and get to that place where he can become an actual professional basketball player among all of these guys who are known to tower among everybody. You know, you go see them play, they're towering over everybody. But yet this 5'3" guy had the nerve and the audacity to say, I'm gonna do it one day too. He had the nerve and the audacity to say, even though I've never seen anybody else my height go to the NBA, make it to the NBA, and not only play, but actually excel. But my man Muggsy Bogues said, nah, not me. I will be unstoppable. My man Muggsy Bogues said, despite anybody else's disbelief in me because of my height, I'm not going to allow somebody else to put a ceiling on my potential. I'm not going to allow anybody else to put a ceiling on my potential, because I know that God has given me a gift. I believe in myself in such a way. I'm going to figure it out in such a way to where I'm going to navigate and weave my way through all of the naysayers, all of the jokes, all of the doubters, all of the ceilings that they want to put on me. I'm going to prove that as long as I don't put a ceiling and a cap on what it is that I want to achieve, I'm going to prove that I can do it. The mind is powerful. The mind is strong. The mind can supersede any doubt that anybody put on you, as long as you don't put any doubts and place any doubts on yourself. Come on, let's cook. My man Muggsy said, man, nah, I'm going to do it. And not only am I going to do it just for the sake of being the first short guy or the first person under 5 feet to make it to the league, I'm going to go out there and be great. My goodness, such a statement. And so I say that, and I use that example to say, like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, just going to the NBA in general, you got to think it's a small percentage of anybody who make it to any level of profession, especially when it comes to sports. But for him to have even that much more to have to face in regards of how do I go out here and be great amongst all of these giants, still go out here and be able to score and keep up and be great, you have to have a certain level of fortitude and belief within yourself, man. That no matter what odds are at stake, no matter how many people doubt you, no matter how many people rule you out, look over you, This is why it's important, bro, to be so powerful in your walk of life and your belief in yourself to where you don't worry about what anybody else think, bro. You believe. Let them assume. You believe in yourself. Let them assume. I'm not gonna stay on the subject too long, y'all, because it's pretty black and white the way I see it. It's pretty black and white. Let other people assume, bro. Let other people doubt you. That's their business. That's their business. Your business is, do you doubt yourself or do you believe in yourself? Do you doubt yourself or do you believe in yourself? I know I believe in myself. I can do anything I put my mind to. And I'm willing to be as patient as long as it takes for me to get to wherever it is that I know where I can get to. For example, YouTube. Are we having success? Yes, every single day. But without a doubt in my mind, I'm going to succeed here on YouTube. I'm already a walking success story because I'm already successful. I'm just walking into it. Little by little, we're growing. Little by little, we're getting there. Little by little, we're pushing out content. Little by little, we're motivating people. Little by little, we're inspiring people. Little by little, bro, every single day, this is how it works. And every step of the way, I'm willing to be patient. Every step of the way, I'm willing to put in the work. Every step of the way, I'm willing to do whatever it takes within reason to get there. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there. I'm long-winded, baby. When it come to me and what it is that I'm doing, I'm long-winded. I'm patient, and I don't mind being patient. One, I understand that it takes patience, especially if you want to succeed at anything at the highest degree. You better have patience. You gotta have patience. And if you don't have patience, you will not have success. If you don't have patience, you will not have success. This is speaking to the ones we ain't talking to the doubters, we talking to the ones who want to achieve. We're talking to the achievers right now. This part of the conversation is regarding the achievers. Let them doubt, but you gotta be cooking. Let them doubt, but you gotta stay working. Let them doubt, but you gotta stay patient. Let them doubt, but you gotta put in the freaking work, bro. You gotta lay the foundation and you gotta build every single day. And you too could be your own story. You gotta put in the work. And when it comes to your dream, that may seem so big, bro, so insurmountable, so huge, you could be your own Muggsy Bogues version, have that level of success in your real world, bro, where everybody may not see you obtain success, especially at the level that you want to obtain it at the highest degree. But because you believed, because you had a little bit of faith, that's all it takes. Muggsy Bogues, little guy, big faith, big dreams, big success. You, little in what it is that you're doing, but big when it comes to believing, having the stature of big belief, having that within yourself, knowing that one day I'm going to get there. Little in stature, the little one that everybody did not believe could get there, that doubted you. You're that same one that could walk it out. As long as you're putting in the daily work, as long as you're practicing those daily habits, as long as you're working, not afraid to get your hands dirty, as long as that faith don't wither, as long as that believability within yourself don't wither, as long as you are in isolation, doing what you got to do, doing whatever it takes to make sure that one thing, that big dream, is part of the top priority things in your life that you're doing every single day. Let them doubt along the way. Let them doubt. Those are logs, bro. Those are logs. You have a furnace, bro. If you have a furnace, you need logs. You need logs to keep that fire going. Some of those logs may be, all right, let me get up. All right, let me be consistent. But other logs, bro, you get help from other people. Your haters provide logs. Doubters provide logs. You could take those same logs, throw it in that furnace, bro, build that fire. Make it grow even more. Prove them wrong by proving yourself right. You don't even have to announce to them, aha, told you so. Nah, you don't have to. Stay humble. You ain't focused on that anyway. But prove them wrong by proving yourself right. Let them assume. Me personally, I welcome, I welcome doubt. Like I love it when a person doubts me. I love it when a person hates on me. You know, not per se. I wish that that type of energy didn't exist in the world, but I'm built. You got to be built for it. You got to be built to win. You got to be built to last. You got to be built to obtain the things that you want to obtain in this world, bro. To get to where you want to get, you got to be built for it. You got to be able to withstand any type of storm that comes your way, any type of hate that comes your way. You got to be built for it. So for me, I chuckle, I laugh, bro. Like for me, and I'm genuine with this. I'm genuine with this, bro. Anybody who's praying for my demise, hoping my channel fail, or don't want me to succeed, like, let me know. Let me know if anything, because I'll use that, bro, and toss it right. I'll make it work in my advantage, bro. I will make it work to my advantage. Look that energy and channel it for positive, bro. While they're doubting you, you got to keep going while they're doubting you. Do not give them a reason to say, aha, that person failed, told you so. You can fall, let them laugh, but get back up. Don't give them the privilege to feel like they won. It's not about them, but don't let them prove themselves right by quitting and giving up. Let them continue to doubt and use those logs and throw it in that furnace and keep moving. Let them doubt you, you know? So for me, you know, of course, I like to look at life from a positive perspective, but also another side of it, which is also another realistic side of it. Not everybody is going to fan your flame. Not everybody is going to have your back. Not everybody's going to be rooting for you. Some people may call you a slacker, may call you this, that, and third because they don't see you cooking, they don't see you working. I've been called a slacker. I've been called a slacker because I ain't doing what you want me to do. I'm doing what I need to do, and you can't see it. That's why it's not good to assume. That's why it's not good to mind other people's business. Because the whole time, I ain't doing what you want me to do, but I'm putting in hours over here doing what I love to do. I'm putting in hours over here doing what I enjoy doing. I'm putting in hours over here, blood, sweat, and tears, bro, going after what it is that I'm in pursuit mode of. And guess what? You're supposed to think that way. I don't blame you for calling me a slacker because you don't know what I'm doing. It's not meant for you to know. I already knew that you possess that type of mentality, that type of energy to begin with. So why would I share it with you? I'm wise. I'm smart. I'm smart enough to know you ain't got my back. I'm smart enough to know you don't care for me. I could see it before even having a conversation with you. You don't care for me. You just care about the service that I can provide for you, the ways that you could benefit from me. I already knew it before it was stated. I'm not going to get specific. I don't want to get nobody the luxury, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here for any type of hate or nothing like that or controversy, nothing like that. But this is my story, you know? Yeah, he a slacker. You know what I'm saying? I heard the conversations. He's a slacker. He's that and third. That's because I'm not working in your favor. That's because you don't see what I'm doing. And I'm not going to sit here and play that game. But thank you for doubting me. Thank you for putting that out there because I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use that as a log for me to go harder in pursuit of what it is that I'm doing. I'm going to use that as a log for me to go harder while I'm in pursuit of what it is that I'm doing. I'm going to use your doubt as a log. I'm going to use it as a log to throw in my furnace, to develop my drive, to let that furnace grow, let that fire grow even more. It ain't doing nothing but helping me. And I'm encouraging you to do the same thing when people doubt you. When people doubt you, let them doubt. When people sleep on you, let them sleep. While they sleep, stay up and work. While they sleep, stay up and work. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to say a damn thing. Excuse my French, but reality is your work is going to be the proof and all the proof that you need. See, their doubt is just words, but your work is proof. Let me say that again. Their doubt, they're just words. They're just words, but it's not manifested unless you connect with that doubt, and then it becomes manifested. Then their words become what it is because you matched it with the same disbelief. But when you tune them out, when you drown that out, bro, and drown that noise out and only focus on what it is that you're going after, your work is the proof. Your work is all the proof that you need to keep going while they're doubting you. You ain't supposed to be liked. You ain't supposed to be believed. Not by everybody. It is what it is. You can have $1 million in your pocket and hand $1 million out to everybody. Somebody's going to hate on that, bro. That's just the way that the world works. People are going to doubt you no matter what. Sometimes that doubt is just a reflection of their own self-worth, their own belief within themselves. Or quite frankly, you ain't on the same page moving with them, moving how they move or moving how they want you to move. So guess what? Because you're doing your thing, you know what I mean? Nobody cares about, they don't care about your thing. They only care about what they're doing. They only care about what they want you to do for them. I've been played that game, been passed that test, been learned to laugh over it, been learned to laugh about it, been learned to use it as a log, been there, done that. Stay on your path. Let them doubt you. Let them laugh while you live. Let them doubt while you work, cook, keep pushing. But anyway, y'all, I'm actually getting ready to work out. It's actually much later than I wanted it to be, but it's still within the 24-hour period. So even though it's late for me here in Strength's World, I still got work to do. And just like pushing out this video is priority, my workouts are priority. You know, my workouts are priority, my vision, everything I'm going after. I have a lot of things, a long laundry list of priorities that needs to get taken care of every single day. And those things comes before leisure. Those things comes before chilling. Those things comes before I could even think to pick the remote up. Those things come first. And if it's not done, I haven't earned my rest. If it's not done, I haven't earned my meals. If it's not done, I haven't earned my opportunity to go to bed. The work comes first. Anyway, y'all, as always, do what brings life to you. And it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know, rain, sleet, or snow. No matter what, the goal is to grow. Peace and blessings. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. One love. String.